Ancestral supplements have knocked it out of the park again, so let's talk about it. Hey guys, it's been a minute since I talked about ancestral supplements, but this particular supplement blew me out of the water. It has changed my life. It's probably one of the best supplements that I've tried this year, so I needed to tell you all about it. This is not a paid sponsorship or anything like that, although I wish that it was. I just so happened to come across a study that was talking about tracheal type 2 collagen and its effects on arthritis. Now, there was very little studies to go off of, but the one study that I was reading, 90% of the participants had a change for the better with their arthritis. The study followed people with rheumatoid arthritis, but this also has a pretty big effect on osteoarthritis, joint pain in general, as well as joint stiffness. After reading the study, I was convinced I at least needed to give it a try. Out of all of the supplements, Ancestral Supplements is one of the brands that has really helped me turn my health around for the better. But I wasn't expecting as big of a turnaround as I got when I tried the trachea. So this is what I got. It's grass-fed trachea by Ancestral Supplements, but I wasn't expecting results on the first day, and that's what I got. So on a daily basis, I deal with joint pain and joint stiffness. For me, it's not as bad in the mornings as it is once I become more and more physically active during the day. So for me, the arthritis is the worst at night after I've taken my mile walk. And I have been limited to only walking a mile because the joint pain and stiffness was becoming so bad in my hips, knees, ankles, that it's becoming harder and harder to walk past that 1 mile. Let's talk about how I've been dosing for the biggest benefits. So when I first got the supplement in, I took 2 capsules around noon. Now, noon is not when I have the most pain or the most stiffness, so I didn't notice much. But just before dinner, I took 3 capsules. I decided to take 3 capsules because, like I said, at night is when I have the most pain and the most stiffness because I'm the most active at that point and go on my walk. So I took 3 capsules, had dinner, and then I went on my walk. And for the first time ever, I walked for about a mile and I noticed I had no pain and no stiffness when I got home. In fact, it was like a miracle. The benefits were more than I had ever expected. So of course I didn't believe that's what was causing it. And then the next day started my regimen all over again. And again, I didn't have any pain or stiffness after my walk. And at night, I'm able to sleep a little bit better with a whole lot less joint pain or stiffness. Now, I've only been on this particular supplement for about 2 weeks, but I've noticed as the days go, I seem to be getting better and better, and I seem to be regaining strength within my joints, which is huge. Since it's only been 2 weeks, I want to check back in about 2 to 3 months so that I can see progressively how it does. But right now, I am actually blown away by the results. It worked bigger and better than I ever could have imagined. And in fact, it worked so well, I doubted it was the capsules at first until I just kept repeating the process and realizing that was the one and only thing I had changed. And I feel like a completely different person. Now, I do the dosing the way that I do because in the morning, I don't have a lot of stiffness or a lot of problems with my joints. But as the day goes, I have more and more problems. So I just decided to do most of my dosing in the evening, just before most of my pain and stiffness hits. I'm taking 5 capsules a day. I did try to back off and only take 3 capsules a day, but I noticed some of the pain and stiffness returning. Not all of it, but some of it did return. So I think right now the best dose for me is at about 5 capsules a day. And I won't go 1 day without it now that I've seen how well it has stopped the actual arthritis progression, the pain, the stiffness, the inflammation and soreness that I had in my hip joints was crazy compared to how it is with the supplement. It's just 100% different. If you're suffering from any type of joint pain, any type of soreness or inflammation within the joints, I'm telling you, my inflammation within my hip joints was so bad, I couldn't touch my hips without having a lot of pain. All of that is completely gone. If you happen to try the product, let me know how you do in the comments. I'm curious to see if this will help anybody else out there. And I will do a follow-up video at about the 2 or 3 month mark